Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to learn about color properties and background and border properties that we can use in CSS to style our website. So I've created h1 class heading here and an h2 class. So dot heading, and now we're going to give it a color. You can give color to any text by using only a color property. So let's give it a color of blue. When we save it, and when we get into our website, you can see that hello world is written in blue. Hello world is written in blue. So now let us do some different things like body, and we add full body text. Every text in the body should have a color of red. Now let us see what has happened. So you can see that H2 we haven't given any color to H2, but H2 so it turned red. But what happened, because it was a order for all the elements in the body tag. So you can see that all the elements in the body tag, the body to body, are here, and each one is also in the body tag. And so what is happening that H1 colors, H1's color has not changed to red. So let me explain it to you that we have specified color to its class. So body is a selector, but it's not the most specific. The code editor, when it goes through our code, will understand what is more specific about a property, about an element. So here the most specific thing is heading tag. So heading tag, heading class rather than body tag. So we have got this color to our H1. So let's get started with different properties. So the first property is background color. You can change any background color of any element, and you can use do it by saying background color, and then you can get it to red. Red. We save the website and we get into here. You can see that red color has been added to this element. Now we're going to change its width of the background color, and width of the background color by using like which should be like somewhere 600 pixels. Great. And then you can specify height also, which is height. And height should be somewhere around 200 pixels, and that might be okay. And you can see that height is 200 pixels and width is 600 pixels. So now we can add border to it. We can add border to any element by using border tag, border property, and then we can just add how much pixel do we want the border to be, which is 7 pixels. Then we have solid. Border should be solid, and the color of the border should be yellow. It looks good with the red, and so you can see that from all the sides it has gone yellow. So now yellow. So now we can also use border radius property. Yes, and we can just use border radius property and like 15 pixels border radius, and you can see the magic happening. So you can see that from all the side it has gone circular, somewhere circular. So it is how we can use the border radius. We can use the border tag for different specific areas, like border bottom should be solid, like 5 pixels, solid, and should be blue. Now border top should be solid, 6 pixels, and should be yellow. Right, and border right should be of solid, 6 pixels. Gray, let us take gray. and border right, border, sorry, let us just copy the statement, left 6 pixel, and color should be black. Now when we head to our website, we can see that from all the areas we have different colors. So different colors. Now what if we want to change border radius of per a specific area? So border radius, top right radius should be somewhere around 30 pixels. So just look, it will look ugly, but still while learning you can see that top right we have 30 pixel radius. So this is how we can change the border properties. So there are also many background properties that we can use. We can add any image. So let us see what images do I have. So what images do I have? So like pictures. So let us see the pictures, documents. So we can do a background image for website. Background image, we can add background image through CSS using background. Perfect. Background image should be URL download .gpg. That's what we have here, and let us view. Yeah, it has come. So it has come many times here, oxygen, heat, and something. So we can it has repeated many times. So we can set its repetition to none, and we can use it by background repeat, and we can use it to no repeat. So now you can see that here the image is only repeated once. So that's what we want, no repeat. Now we want to just make its height go more, so like 1000. Let's make it 1000 pixels. Now let us see, height has gone 1000 pixels, massive. And now we're going to add it to a center. So we can add it to a center. Let us make its border radius to border radius. Let us make its background position. Position to center. That's what we need to do, and when we save it, you can see that it's just gone to set. So that is it for today's video, and we have learned many of the border properties, background properties, and color properties. And so that is it for today's video. Like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, and bye bye.